It just comes down to keep your commodities in comfort. Keep your commodities and comfort. Today I'm looking for stoneware, and I threw out a perfectly good set of really amazing and beautiful like raku ware. And I don't think there was some mass-produced raku set of stoneware and bowls and plates. Like, those were beautiful, and I threw them away. And now I picked up that set literally like for $2 a couple years ago. Didn't keep them, thought they were junk. They were not junk. And now I bet I could probably spend $200 to $500 on a similar set, or like run around to these shops, antique shops or thrift shops, and look for what I threw away. But it's like, you think you're space clearing, you know, everyone's space clearing, get rid of extra things. Don't do it. Have a basement. I want to like ask Robeson. The other day I was sitting with a friend, he bought some candles, and I'm like, I'm just going to Robeson it. Because I took all the candles out of the box and put them in a jar as to display them. And I'm like, you put a little ribbon around it, black thick lace ribbon around it. Look really like I did a Robeson. I put my hand over it like a magician. It's like, I'm gonna do a Robeson, but I didn't film that. But I may go back and do a reenactment and send it to Robeson. Be like, I'm gonna do a Robeson. But I was so Robesonized. I kept arranging things, putting things on shelves. Like, I'm gonna Robeson it. I now have to do a reenactment. It would be like, I'm gonna Robeson it, but then it would be like in subtitle, reenactment. I'm gonna Robeson it, but it's not good the second time. It's always the first time is the original time, and then any time after you have to reenact it. It's not the best. But any shit you buy for like 5 cents, 10 cents, like $1 at a yard sale years ago, and then you throw it out and you think it's junk. Well, listen to me. It's like, honey, years later, you're going to be looking for the same junk. You have to pay $200, okay? $80 to $200. Like, tip, my tip, everyone puts tips online because people want tips. There are no tips. Keep everything. Even if you have some really modern, flawless, minimal house and you always want to clutter clear, keep everything in your basement. Like that jacket from Montreal, I've never gotten that back in my life. And it's a huge regret. It's an entire huge regret. Like, I've never found that jacket in my life. And I don't remember, I think the ribbons were white. It was an ice white jacket. It was not a ski jacket. It was a piece of couture. And it's gone. And I am so angry. I'm hurt. It's like I'm losing something really special. You lose things like that, and then those, and you look for these things, you throw them away, and it's like, why do you think I had these things at the beginning? That's this whole like clutter clearing thing, and get rid of everything you haven't used in 6 months or a year. It's not right. Keep everything you own, and give it to if you have if you have kids with big basement, just like, I'm giving it to you, but I may come back. Those kids can store things for like 20 years. Kids have basements, and you want to clutter clear. It's not right to clutter clear and get rid of everything you own. It's just not. And it comes back to you. It has come back to me. That jacket was a one of a kind. Diesel does not make that jacket again. Ever. They don't make them. It was some weirdo, like, literally like clearance upon clearance, like sticker to sticker. It was like, probably was like $188, went down to like $21.99. The price doesn't matter, but what that jacket was like made for me, and it's totally gone. I just imagine having a basement, we're having the music. I just imagine having a basement and all you have is like your garment racks. Like, you have like 5 garment racks. Just fill them up with all the shit from the past, and if you need something, you have it. You don't have to go looking for it. You don't do yourself a favor by throwing things away. I mean, hell, like, yes, I found a handmade cashmere blanket in a dumpster because I was dumpster diving, but I had to dumpster dive because I am vegan, which means I don't buy animal products. And if somebody wants me to fund their business and they're serving hot dogs and like meat and